Hi, everyone. My name is Barbara BORAKS, and I'm speaking to you from Toronto in Ontario in Canada. I am part of a basic income group in Canada called Coalition Canada. Canada is made up of 10 provinces and 3 territories, and the coalition is made up of representatives, basic income advocates from almost every province and territory in Canada. I am at the coalition through my work at the Ontario Basic Income Network. Most of my work is all geared to trying to address one issue, and that's how to raise the political will in Canada, because it is political will that will get basic income adopted. So all the work we do is always asking ourselves the question, will this convince politicians to move the issue forward? The work starts from one quite key point, is that all of us, a politician, a doctor, a lawyer, a homemaker, a philosopher, we tend to listen and take information in from people or sources we trust. So one of the very first key projects that we developed in Coalition Canada was building relationships with our federal members of parliament. And we try to do that as locally as possible. Politicians, votes are important, local relations are important. So the beauty of the coalition is because we have representatives in every province. These representatives can reach out to the members of parliament in their communities and in their province. We were working on this for a couple of years, and this resulted in last fall, we had our very first federal advocacy week, which is where you formally reach out and ask for meetings. There are 320 MPs in Canada. We reached out to about 120, and of the 120, we received 80 meetings. At the meetings, we don't focus and we don't just talk about the evidence of basic income. We're not there to just try to make them believe in the issue. We're there to build relationships. So we talk, we listen, we allow them to ask questions with the hope that, we've put a spark in their brain and they'll listen to us down the road. Of the 80 meetings we had, that resulted in about 27 or so MPs who now talk to us. When we call, chances are they'll listen, which is quite the accomplishment in less than a year of work on this project. So now that they're listening to us, what do? Well, we want to get information in front of them. So with that idea in mind, a couple of years ago, I started developing a project called the Case for Basic Income series. Again, we as advocates, we're there to lobby for an idea. What we wanted to do is get topic experts in front of the politicians. So we developed this case for basic income for sectors and communities. Each one ends up in a 2 or 3 page briefing note written by topic experts. Really important. It's the topic experts who are doing this. So we have the case for basic income for health, the case for food insecurity, the case for women, the case for municipalities, the case for criminal justice, the list goes on for agriculture. And because we developed those briefing notes and we have the topic experts, when we start reaching out even deeper to our politicians and we ask for more substantial meetings, and we even ask for meetings with groups called standing committees. As a bit of an aside, a standing committee in Canada is politically quite important. I won't go into detail and explain it. If you're interested, you can just Google Canadian government standing committees. Anyways, they are important. We focused on about 10 of them. And from January till April, we got in front of 4 of them, which is almost unheard of, given how difficult to get in front of them. You can't just ask for a meeting, you have to be asked. So when we got these invitations, it wasn't just us as basic income advocates who are speaking to politicians. It was the topic experts, because every standing committee is focused on a topic. So our credibility just went, not only did the credibility go up, but again, that comfort of the politicians starting to understand they can maybe trust what we're talking about. So these were 2 really key projects. We'll be doing another advocacy day in the fall where we'll be building on all the work we're doing. So those are 2 key elements: building relationships, having the information that you can bring to them by topic experts. All of this is kind of culminated in a very key project that we've just started. And as you all know, trying to get basic income adopted by our politicians isn't just giving them as evidence, it's also talking about how to pay for it and how to implement it. So this November, end of November, we will have finished a research project with the University of Saskatchewan. We're going to be looking at the upstream costs and benefits of basic income in sectors, which is that will answer or help to answer for politicians, how much does it cost and what are the benefits? What we're also doing is we've started a project working with very key, both federal and provincial politicians and six amazing economists to develop a project that will show how we can implement a basic income in a particular province. It's called Prince Edward Island, in Prince Edward Island with federal support. We'll see where it goes. Our audience for this project, like all of our projects, are politicians. So I just wanted to give you an overview of the type of work we're doing, always from the basis of how can we build relationships with MPs and what kind of information do they need. And the bottom line is the information they need is the costs, how to do it, that there'll be support from voters, and that there is evidence in the community behind it. So that's just a really quick summary of the type of work we're doing. You can find more if you go to the two sites. One's called Ontario Basic Income Network, and the other one is Coalition Canada Basic Income. And always happy for anyone to reach out and to ask me any questions. Thank you very much.